All right. Thank you everyone for joining this particular occasion up here because it would be definitely an occasion because you all have removed the time, you know. That's the most important thing for us. Isn't it, Pasungi? Because to give us like, you know, at least 5, 10 minutes to one of the client or the customer to just to listen, sit down and listen, it's very difficult. We all people love to talk, but really appreciate it from depth of our heart. We really want you be to a part of our team. So really appreciated your time and your patience joining here. Okay, so why are we joining here? We'll definitely look into it, and we need to understand why are we joining in to this particular organization, and we are learning Workday. So you would be aware that, you know, we already know some of the clouds servers up here, but we don't know what exactly the Workday is. Everyone are giving the hype. Yes, definitely we have to be learning Workday when you are, you know, into the HR field. But did you all know it is an Apple product? As you are interested in iPhones these days, yes, it is an hype that if you have an iPhone, you are a genius person. But yeah, if you are working as a Workday consultant, you have 100% of chances, you know, to join Google. This no one would have even let you know about these stuff because you are integrating, you are a consultant of a Apple company. Workday is nothing else but it's an Apple product wherein, like, you know, we are hiding everything or we are working on a system. Let me just quickly share the screen, which would definitely go ahead and give you, you know, a brief idea how the things are going to work with the Workday. Okay. So let me just quickly share the screen and you would be able to see it. Hope my screen is visible. Can I get a response from you guys? Is my screen visible to you all?
Yes, 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 can you please do?
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me just go back. All right. So as I told you, it's an Apple product. Why we are joining in for Workday or why we are interested more in Workday? Because, you know, when we are getting into HR field, that's a human capital management system, which we are going to learn and be efficient in it. So human resources of the Workday tools would be, we would be handling employee data, you would be hiring people, you would be taking care of their salary. You are the king of the product which the Apple has given to us. So you would be taking care of everything. You would be the king of it. You would be taking care of their salary, their talent management, their learning, their performance, their tracking. Because Workday is not only, you know, just kind of an hiring tool, but it also takes care of, you know, kind of a procurement. Procurement is nothing else but, you know, if suppose you are joining into some of the company, how you're going to proceed further with, you know, the laptop is given to the candidate, the IDs have been generated. That's called the procurement. It's not only taking care of the procurement or human resource or the salary part, but it also goes ahead and take care of budgeting, the workforce planning. It's all about how the organization is being formed. So it's kind of a wide range, but you don't have to worry that, you know, I have to learn so much. No, over here, learning is not a cup of anyone's tea. It only comes through with your practice. So this is what it is all about for the workday. When I told you it's an Apple product, now this would be attracting you, definitely for sure. Right. So let's see what exactly the workday works and how it really works. So as we know, we are aware that yes, it works in cloud. But what is a cloud? How exactly the things are working up here? So some, if you are, you know, you are having a phone, you are downloading some of the games, right? So those games are in the Play Store. Play Store is nothing else but it's acting like a cloud. You pick up the games from the Play Store and you install on your phone. Is the same thing which the cloud is all which we are talking about. Everything is there on the system, on the server. You need to just pull it out and install it on your system. This particular Workday tool is put on the cloud because, you know, the cloud computing that is all about, that has been hosted remotely through internet services. It doesn't require a big PC or a lot of money, or when you are using it, you are just paying for the services. Okay. You don't require big machines to install it, kind of giving the access, or if you are even doing a multitasking, whether it depends on your location, you can access your workday through any of the locations. So this is the plus points wherein which you are looking at why the cloud access has been given to the workday portals, or that's called the SaaS model. SaaS is nothing else but it's a software as service. You are just paying when you're using the software. So this is what the cloud computing is all about. Why the workday, it's called the HCM, why it's put on the cloud. So this is what the basic idea which we have given it to you. It's nothing else, but it's put in on the server. I have definitely given you an example of the games, so that would give you a clear picture about it. All right. Am I good to go, or is it too heavy for you guys? Um, can,
Not at all. Not.
oh, all right. Thanks, Vinod. So the first interview question, definitely the interviewer is going to ask you, could you please name some of the cloud servers that you're going to use it through HCM? So here are some of the names which you need to remember. Okay, if you can take a screenshot of it, that would be very helpful to you. It's kind of SuccessFactor, Oracle, LinkedIn, PeopleSoft, Adobe, Workday. Over here, which we are going to concentrate on Workday. So these are the kind of, the best HR softwares which we're going to use. All right, you need to keep this handy with you. So here are the list of the things why Workday we have to choose. I'm not exactly asking you to read everything, but just giving you a glimpse of it. Why exactly are we over here, and why do we need this? Because wherever you go nowadays, everything has been installed, pre-installed, and everything is has put onto the server. There are many countries like the Fortune companies. If you talk about for more than 500 companies have picked up Workday. Everyone are working on a Workday profile up here, whether it's be an HR payroll or the finance team or the consultant. Because moreover, when you are starting up to work as a consultant, your basic salary would be around 8 to 10 lakhs as compared to the other profiles up here. Because you are working for the Apple product, the first thing I told you. So this would be definitely going ahead and helping you out. So this is what the lucrative salaries are, the second important thing which we is attracting the workday profile. Okay, there is a stability in the job and the security, whether it comes across to the department, the healthcare domain, the financial or the retail sector. You can open up your own consultant. If you are working as a Workday consultant, you can open up a freelancing opportunities, wherein, Polly, you are being paid on hourly basis. So this is what the plus point again, you can come across with it. And moreover, see, when you are working some of the tools up here, okay, guys, you become very confident in that domain. If suppose you are a candidate, okay, you know that yes, this particular CRM, in and out of it. So it gives you a confidence to, go ahead and give your interviews, crack your interviews. Moreover, you are very computer educated. It shows your proficiency. So this is why we are going to learn to show our how professional we are. We are not just blabbering, we are not just giving yarn like, I can do this. No, we would show it through our work. That's what the work day is all about. That is why we have named it as a work day. All right, guys. So this is how the Workday UI looks like. UI is nothing else but UI interface. We do have different kind of games up here. Kind of I can name some games. It can be Free Fire or some kind of games like Taken. Every games have different kind of a background, different layouts up here. So this is how the Workday UI looks like. Okay, everything on the left-hand pane, you can see that it's a cloud being drawn up here. That means, yes, it's a cloud server. Okay. Down you can see there are inboxes. So these applications which you see up here, these are the topics that we are going to cover. And it's pretty much simpler. It's just like, using just a Google up here. Everything is there handy for you. You don't have to muck up. You don't have to learn anything as such. It's only like when I'm going to teach you, you have to just concentrate, give your concentration. That's it, what I'm expecting from you guys. Okay. So these are the kind of an applications that we are going to see and learn on it. So because Workday would definitely help you up to, uh, help you to become a consultant. Here are different applications that we're going to use: learning admin, onboarding. If you are onboarding someone, onboarding is nothing else but you're hiring someone. How the documentations are going to go and flow into the system, how the ID cards are going to get generated into the system. This is how you are going to do it. You are the creator of it. You be the creator. You be the king, as I told. If suppose XYZ person has been absent, so you are the person who's going to mark the attendance. You're going to check the login time and logout times of a candidate. So you're going to, even when the appraisal comes into picture, you are the one who's going to pull up the performance report and going to send it to your XYZ manager or the VP up here. When it comes to the talent, you are the person who would be, you are the first person who would be the one sharing the requirement, like what openings are there in the company. So this is where the talent picture comes into picture. Okay. And here you would see the compensation. Compensation is nothing else but the salary part. Where we are here, why we are here is just because of the money matters. This is why compensation would be the major task, the major opportunity for us to go ahead and create the compensation into the workday. So we are going to see and learn the applications up here too. And then comes the next opportunity graph. Over here, if suppose you are working as a manager, you are able to create the report. So this is the application which would help you. You can create the birthdays, you can create the anniversaries, you can create the expenses, you can create the benefits. This is what the brief explanation is all about for the Workday UI. UI is nothing else but it's a user interface. And this is what it is all about, how the things are going to work. We are definitely going to go ahead and look into it. And so you guys would be playing games, as I have told you earlier, right? You would be installing. There are some rules and regulations which you need to follow, right? So in the same way, when you are integrating something into Workday, there are certain security rules that you need to follow. Okay. Uh, you need to learn these kind of a rules handy with you because this is sure short question which is going to ask by the interviewer. And in the meanwhile, let me just introduce myself. I forgot to introduce myself because I was just, kind of a little busy up here. So my name is Nikki Sharma. I am working with the Crave Infotech as a recruitment manager. My daily job profile is to take the interviews. So this is why I'm telling you, keep remember things up here, what the interviewer is going to ask you. So keep noting the points when I'm telling you, yes, this is the interview question that is going to be asked. So what is important is like I just need your concentration up here. This is what I'm just expecting from you. Rest, everything, leave up to me. What's going to come next? That I'm here to help you up. You are in the safe hands because when you are with me, your English is going to get improved because I have been working since 12 years. So you don't have to worry. And with the Grow More technologies, 100% you have to be like, you are in the safer hands. You don't have to worry about anything. So coming back to the Workday profile up here, what are the basic steps that you need to learn? How to implement the Workday, how you're going to create someone into the system. So there are certain rules which you need to follow that I have told you. You need to learn these kind of a rules handy. What is EU data? EU data is nothing else but the European Data Protection Act. When you are hiring someone, you cannot keep that candidate more than 3 months into the system. You have to delete that person from your computer. Okay. So these are the kind of basic rules that we are going to learn into the workday first and foremost when we are going to implement the workday first. Okay. So then comes the PCI data security standard. It's nothing else but the payment data security. When you're paying someone, there are certain rules and regulations that we are going to follow. And so as ISO is nothing else but industry security, organization that follows. So you need to remember all the global security rules for the workday. These are the mandatory questions that the interviewer is going to ask you. So as for now, as many institutions are promising for the placement that has never been happened, right? Every institution, if you take the role into it, they would tell you yes, they are going to give you the 100% replacement or 100% hiring, but no one does that. Mark my words, this particular organization, Chromo Technologies, is the promising one because I have seen the people, hiring and getting selected. It's not me who is telling you because, I have worked with the team and they are placing the candidates for sure. We do have tie-ups with different companies who are being, uh, trusting our firm that yes, we are going to give them the candidates who are well refined, who are handicrafted. We are crafting you up. We are not giving you any kind of, false promises up here, but we would be crafting your future by giving your exact placement for which institution you're going to go ahead and follow up. Okay, so you need to be very rest assured. Yes, guys, you are in the safe hands. You are completely reliable and trustworthy. If you would see, we have been hired 868 candidates last 2 weeks. So this is what the best proof which I can give you why we have to join this particular organization that's Promo Technologies. All right, guys. So if at all, you can tell me the last part which I told you about the workday. Did it attract you, or was it very, kind of a technical part for you, wherein you did not understand anything? Was I making you sense today?
This is Vinod. Sorry, can I recall your name?
It's Nikki.
Okay. Niti, yes, Niti. Today is quite interesting on the workday, and I have the experience on workday as a financial part. I'm working as a property accountant.
Okay.
For 6 months, we used to work on the workday. It's allowed to replace.
Okay. So
So probably it's
specifically, are
quite
you
interesting.
looking for Workday financials?
No, no, I'm not specific anything. Just I want to say it. So anything is fine for me.
Okay. So over here, Vinod, your name is Vinod, if I'm pronouncing
Yeah,
it correctly. Okay. Over here, Vinod, we would be starting everything from scratch. So definitely finance would be a part of it. And it's a very vast process to learn the finance part. So you have to be patient with me because yes, definitely we are going to go ahead and cover up that particular topic also. And moreover, as I told you, this is like an integrated process. You need to learn the integration first. So definitely it would be coming handy for you. All right.
I just want to know one more thing. Do we have any coding?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
In Workday, we going to work on any codings like SQL or
No, 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 no coding over here. No coding. Everything has been integrated. Everything has been customized for you. It's only like you need to remember the path of it.
okay,
Okay.
okay, got it. Navigation part.
Yep. Got it. Got it.
Thank you.
All right. Is any questions up to me? Guys, do you wanted to clear anything?
Hi, Lakshmi here.
Hi, Lakshmi.
So, yeah, hi, Nikki. So, thing here is like I'm already working as an human resource professional, and I do have experience on working on Workday in the sense like not a functional consultant, like working on Workday recruiting team. Like, negotiate like offer releases and those kind of things, those kind of what are in there. So my main concern is like, is it like we will be covering the whole workday features, or because as you know, like in terms of SAP model, like SAP as in human capital management, and which now the ISAP professionals they hire in HCM, they used to hire as a time management
Correct,
consultant,
correct.
payroll
I
consultant,
am
and those kind
working
of
as an
things.
SAP manager up here, Lakshmi. So I know how the things, what you're talking all about, I can relate what exactly you're talking about. Over here, what we are going to do is, Lakshmi, we are going to go ahead and learn everything up here because whatever is useful for you, see, when you are learning, when you are on the floor, you have to unlearn everything, whatever is being taught to you because everything is different what you're learning. I would be teaching you what's important, which is going to help you in making your projects upcoming. Okay. So what is needed that we are going to cover up those topics. Unnecessary topics, which is not being like, kind of a visionary, which is not going to help you up, that we are just going to like skip up, but which are going to help you up in your projects in day-to-day activities that we are going to definitely going to cover up and we are going to exercise on these particular parameters.
And as you're gonna experience like workday tools with you, like I hope like
Right.
we'll be experiencing in real time a project, right? We'll be having a
Right.
getting a practical
That's
exposure.
what I'm trying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. We are going to share you the workbook so that how we take up the projects, Lakshmi. We are going to work on the workbook projects. So that would be
Okay.
helping you up how the real-time scenarios are going to work up. Because when I'm just taking you the training and giving you the, a workbook part, wherein it's only theory, that's not going to help you in your day-to-day activity, correct? So this is what I came across. Like, if we are working on the real-time scenarios, that it's more helpful for you. And when you go ahead and crack the interview, it becomes an easier and an easy piece of a cake for you to take it. Right.
Got it. Yeah.
We'll
And
be working on the workbooks.
yeah, as you guys said, like you guys are providing 100%
Yeah, yeah, that's
guarantee
what.
for
That's what.
placement.
That's the basic funda up here, Lakshmi. We just don't want it to go around the bushes. Let's work up what is needed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what like my ideal goal here is CPC for the secondary. Like I just like after completing this course, like I just wanna land a job as a workday consultant. That's it.
Correct,
That's my
correct,
only
correct,
motive.
correct, correct, right. Very true.
That's it. Okay.
All right,
That's it.
guys. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it for the day. So y'all can continue with whatever you guys were doing. And really thanks and appreciate it for your time, dear.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you. Thanks all.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.